So, hello everybody, welcome to the stream of Day of the Tentacle Remastered. This is a slight reimagining in HD and everything of a good old classic from LucasArts, which is Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, I left the TV on, but unfortunately, well, they're like, I'm not the one who's responsible for the TV. They'll pay for their own electricity bill by themselves. So yeah, that was a game made by LucasArts. It was engineered or made as a sequel to Maniac Mansion, and it ended up being one of the most known games of LucasArts. Enough talking about it, let's just go and start the game. Yeah, I played through it a little bit just in order to have a slight idea about the changes and everything, so it's time to restart. And yeah, that's also a thing that you have in the game, the developer's commentary, but at this point, I don't want this to be a commentary playthrough over developer's commentary over the voice acting, so I'll turn it off for now. Good old General MIDI music, but all remastered. Yeah, all of these birds are so happy.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
I love the taste of toxic
I feel
waste.
like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
Also, I love that the green tentacle is totally nonplussed by this.
Take all the world.
Unfortunately, this tentacle is not about the hugs.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
And here's our premise for this incredible story. It's time to stop a mad genius from stopping a tentacle who's taking over the world, from stopping everything. And yeah, the music has been changed from the MIDI tracks in here in order to use like more modern instrumentation. With that said, the music still sounds definitely MIDI, but in overall I think it's all okay. This feels like someone took the original heart and redoed him on Flash. I don't know, usually that's what ends up being all of the things. The incredible Elastichead. Yeah, as we're going to play this, you're definitely going to see indeed. Yep, that's a Lucas adventure game. Yeah, also the developer commentary on here kind of included an interesting fact about how all of this intro ended up being made by one intern, pretty much all for on his time spent over here, and he was like, okay, we're not supposed to pay interns and stuff, but hey, he got paid for this because holy shit. Yeah, I do not know about this because I never could get into a Maniac Mansion. I never could figure out how the hell this game worked. Yep, a colorblind intern.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Alright, and here's our controls. Oh yeah, chuck the plate.
A horticultural horror.
So, we're finally in control, and this interface also has a brand new interface where you just right-click on the items in order to be able to interact with them and everything. I'm not a big fan of it, honestly, but I'm gonna give it a chance.
It's stuck to the floor.
Oh, unfortunately, we cannot pick this up.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
I mean, I don't know, it just seems like that most of the time you have more clicks to do in order to get to all of your stuff.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff.
Okay, so even though we went into this big adventure, we took the time to bring this along.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hardworking moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
And yeah, everything of this is pretty much all being made for consoles, because yeah, it's all about this. Oh, alright, pull the
I
plant.
can't touch it, it's spiny.
You could, you just don't
I
dare.
can't touch it, it's spiny. How did that get up there? I can't reach it up there.
Oh,
It's permanently attached to the countertop.
good thing that we had that going on here. Oh, look at time.
1952.
Yeah, that's the only important thing about this item, the fact that it's from 1952.
Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
Also, hello Darth Vader, how you doing?
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Yep, not subtle.
I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video.
Also, too late, we're gonna pick the bank book.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Yep, unfortunately. Too bad, we could do something with all this hard-earned money. Oh, boo be gone.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Alright, now let's try to step on other people's toes.
Laverne's covering that territory.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody right now is kind of talking about all of the graphics and the filters and everything, so just for curiosity's sake, let's put it to the old one. Alright, classic art. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, you can definitely tell that it's been redrawn, or at least incredibly HDing. With that said, for the purposes of this, just in order to show people how everything do look like, we're gonna put it back on remaster. Yeah, if you want, you can also just switch to the classical interface. And in fact, you know what, let's just do this. I really am not a fan of this. So yeah, if you want to be able to switch to that, you go to verb, and then you go to bar. And then you're going to have the good old interface here, where you can see what the hell is going on.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Good luck. I doubt it'll happen.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-matic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
And yeah, some of the sound effects have also been changed, and some of these changes kind of sound weird.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.
That said, this one here kind of looks really weird because, I don't know, in the other versions, the little time vortex and everything will flow a whole lot faster.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Also, yeah, there's a little flaw that you can see here because of the HD graphics and everything. Normally, you're supposed to see Dr. Fred leave the screen, and then he comes back in order to tell you again about his plan, but because of the HD, now you can see he's still in the screen. So, yeah.
Neat.
Neat, the thing that is trapping all of my friends is awesome.
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
Oh, use toilet.
What? Why would I want to flush that down the toilet? What? Why would I want to flush that down the toilet?
Not this awesome bit of literature.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
Okay, that didn't take long to find.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
Yeah, good question.
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Yep, now we're introduced with the other mechanic of the game. Now we can send things through time and everything. Oh yeah. Also, one
It's the
thing.
battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude.
Yeah, also the plans here. If you had the floppy version of the game, that was the copy protection that the game had. You had to manually fill up the little thing over here because you had to adjust the number of croutons, then change the levels of lettuce or whatever so that it fits properly and everything.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give
And,
to
well,
that
if you
Red
didn't
Edison
have the
dude.
manual, you will not get anywhere because you needed the plans.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Yeah, the copy protection did not exist on the CD version, obviously, because the game being on a CD was enough of a copy protection on its own. So I'm being told that apparently giving the time to
There's something in
Hoagie
the chronojohn.
gets something to happen.
$25.61.
What a dumbass! Holy shit! Alright.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Well, maybe it will be a time
Hey,
at some
Dr.
point.
Fred.
And now it's time for conversation. It's not as colorful as in Sam and Max, but definitely easier to do.
We have to do something.
What do you suggest, college boy? No diamond for the central unit, no power for the chronogens. A mutant monster of my own creation, roaming the countryside, taking over the world. It's a dark day for mad science.
Wouldn't it be a perfect day for mad science? I mean, it's pretty mad.
How about catching Purple Tentacle?
He's long gone, probably taking over the world as we speak.
Oh no, world domination is in progress.
Soon we'll all be speaking, well, English, I guess.
Why can't we just fix the time machine?
It needs a whole new diamond. Now, where am I going to get the money?
I thought you were rich.
Well, I didn't get all the money I expected from that TV show about us. We had to rent out our mansion as a hotel just to make ends meet. If only I had signed that contract in time.
What contract?
Well, after that incident when I was possessed by a meteor from outer space, somebody decided to make a show about us, but they didn't pay us anything. All we got was a cut of the video game.
Wow, that thing made millions.
Yes, I forgot to sign the royalty contract in time, though. I still have it in my safe upstairs.
Let's go get the contract out of the safe and sign it.
I forgot the combination.
But that's so stupid, Dr. Fred.
I know. It gives my enormous brain nightmares. Every night I dream about opening the safe, but I find something horrible inside and slam it shut. Over and over again, night after night.
Is that why you drink so much coffee?
I haven't slept in 2 years.
You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
How's the mad scientist biz?
Not too lucrative lately. We're living mostly on the income from renting out our mansion. That and Edna's tips from her exotic dancing.
Ugh.
Well, Gotta go save the world.
Good luck.
Alright, will coffee help us into our quest?
Get away from that.
Okay, I guess not. Okay, now we can finally go some places else.
It's pretty darn cold.
It's so cold, but we have no clue yet about the coldness of it.
It's pretty darn cold.
Okay, or maybe it is. Oh, what a looker. Hello, how are you doing?
A hymn. Are you interested in particle physics? I had an uncle who snored as loud as you do. He lived in California until he was declared an earthquake hazard. Nice room you've got here.
I don't know why, but I really like the freaking stupid one-way conversations that you have like this one.
Where on earth do you buy furnishings this color? Well, thanks. You've been really helpful.
Yeah, he is.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So yeah, we can definitely see that something is hung up onto the doorknob. Yep, it's keys. Look at that. Actually, you get an achievement in the game for doing that somehow.
Hi there.
Smooth.
Sleek design, sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a dime.
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Creditron shows that account to be empty.
Oh well, I guess we're gonna reward ourselves with a
My
sweater.
grandma gave me one like this for my birthday. I can't pick it up. That guy is lying on it.
Oh boy. Oh, fickle fingers.
Up too late? Try a fickle finger's fate. Stick in a dime and you'll have a good time.
Alright, good time! Okay, that was a good time, but not quite the best time. I don't know, maybe if we keep putting more dimes in the machine, then everything will be great.
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
Attractive beef jerky.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate. I can't even do this right.
Honestly, I think in real life you will die if you still did that, so... yeah, all in all, good job surviving.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne, isn't that depressing?
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevated Classics series. It seems like this one tune has been on all day. I've never been so depressed in my life.
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The stooped shoulders and long face?
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
I like your design ideas.
Well, I didn't mean you.
Ah, you jackass.
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Have you read Camus?
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Alright.
Never mind.
And I'm pretty sure that this elevator music track in particular ended up being used again in Sam & Max in one of the restaurants. Right. What's waiting for us in room F?
Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. Getting back out of it is hard.
Okay, Maniac Mansion TV series, 66 episodes. Okay.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
Yeah, that wouldn't help.
Why the litter box? Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Provocative lyrical content?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stops.
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
And now here's our new hit single, Jackhammer.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Have you gotten any airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
The only person in the world will call Bernard the B-Man.
Uh-oh, this looks like it might work.
Alright, so let's dominate the world.
I don't need to take over the world.
You don't know it yet. Don't knock it until you try it.
It looks too heavy for me to pick up.
Oh, boo.
Hoagie would really love these. There's no label, it's probably blank.
Oh, alright. Don't mind if I do then.
Mmm. plenty of wattage in this stereo. I can't wait to try my 8 tracks in it.
Alright, let's try out the 8 tracks that they have here.
Wow, this is loud.
Also, where are the power tools?
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
Okay, so that puke over here, well, not over here, but on the floor below seemed like it was going off a bit, so let's give it a little bit more strength. And yeah, if you want to, you can just leave the stereo here, but I kinda like the peace and quiet.
Phew. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have pushed it.
Oh no, maybe I should not have solved the puzzle.
It's too heavy for me to pick up.
Jeez, are your hands, are your muscles made out of body putty or something? What the heck?
Creepy. Must be an Edison.
Don't generalize.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
No, my name is Threepwood.
Nice try, but I never forget a face. You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
Or maybe we didn't. I mean, we will have needed to play as him in order for that to happen.
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
How did he manage to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee. Me, I only drink decaf.
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
Yikes.
Something strange is going on in there. Looks like the hallway. I see a large pulsating lump with blue stripes on it. It's Dr. Fred's office. Nothing going on in there.
The Frou-Frou Emerald. With a name this ridiculous, it must be important.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No. No. They mean a lot to me. Sometimes I think they're the only friends I've got.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No,
I get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to... relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Are all your hobbies this fascinating?
I don't have any other hobbies. These stamps are my whole life. If anything were ever to happen to them...
Okay.
How are the folks?
Well, Dad's in the basement doing an experiment. Mom's in the next room spying on a honeymoon. Ted's in the front yard.
Holding up a bowl of lard?
Well, it's a bird bath, actually, but it rhymes better your way.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Okay, so earlier we had Disappearing Hick.
Neat.
Okay, let's see if he's good with jokes.
Hey, wanna see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
My Pony Express stamps. You ruined my Pony Express stamps, not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those... negative feelings.
Well, that didn't go too well, but hey, at least we got a stamp out of the deal.
It looks like all the ink's disappeared now.
Get out of here.
Hi, Ed.
Don't push it, man. Don't
Okay.
make me do something I'll regret. Hey, you fixed it. I guess I can forgive you now.
Sometimes I do stupid stuff and I don't even know why. As if my body were being controlled by some demented, sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
Alright, and all's well that ends well. And we still have a stamp.
A 1778 Pony Express General Delivery stamp. Not too valuable, but it is uncancelled. He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
Alright, here's for another hamster kidnapping. And yeah, the computer over here allows you to play Maniac Mansion, but yeah, I'm really bad at doing it because I do not know the game at all, so if we are to play this, well, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna let you check out a more valuable source in order to figure it out, because I know nothing about the original game. And
It's not exactly the Ritz. I can see the roof and some Christmas lights. It's already open.
oh, Twitch plays Maniac Mansion. And now it's time for a 300 video series. And yeah, a crane.
A handle attached to a rotating shaft which transmits and modifies rotary motion and torque. It's locked. It's a primitive but useful venting device which prevents injury due to harmful smoke inhalation.
Thanks, Captain Nerd.
Air conditioning, I guess.
Alright, is there anything there? Is there?
Air conditioning, I guess.
I guess not.
I've never gotten over my childhood fear of Uzo.
I unfortunately do not know who Uzo is. Is he someone in Day of the Tentacle?
You looking at me? Are you looking at me? Then who are you looking at, huh? I asked you a question. Okay, clown, that does it. I hate that clown.
Alright, do we have anything that could actually just end up destroying him? Alright, let's read him a story.
Some people have no appreciation of the finer things.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to him a little bit later.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we novelty good salesmen know how to have a good time.
So where is everybody?
The really big bash was last night. I guess they're all sleeping it off. So, want a cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
Oh boy, straight to the point.
Thought I was gonna blow your head off there, didn't you? Well, you were right. You shouldn't smoke. It's a bad habit. That cracks me up every time.
And yeah, if this was a Sierra game, the game will be over by then. Alright. Alright, give us the cigar lighter.
Hands off, boy. That's
No.
a precision-made novelty device.
Precision? I don't know. Do you really need precision in order to... Oh well, here's some teeth to pick up.
Yikes!
Oh boy, they're alive.
Missed. Come on, I won't hurt you. Slippery little devil.
And yeah, it's gonna go on and on and on, so it's time to use a subterfuge. Yep, that's what the hair conditioning is here for. Now you can pick them up now that they're a trap. Alright, let's try to munch off this frickin' clown.
That's a stupid thing to do with a perfectly good set of chattering teeth. Nah,
Oh.
you think you're so funny. Now that's funny. Hear me, clown? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, the passive aggressiveness is here.
Actually, I'd call this more of a threak.
Whatever you're saying, yes. And now coffee for everyone! Decaf and coffee.
The Duke Memorial Brand Microwave.
My name's Duke Nukem. I'm here to cook your food and chew bubble gum. And I'm
Who
all out
knows
of
what
gum.
surprises await inside?
Well, open it up and find out!
It's a fine funnel.
I am Bernard, the fine funnel
Put
admirator.
quarters into the dryer there. It's a coin-operated clothes dryer.
Good to see at least. Oh, alright. Could we do something with the fork?
This fork couldn't pop a spit bubble, let alone a tough clown like Uzo.
Alright, do you want some coffee, clown?
I don't know. I'm not sure I like that idea.
Oh, wait. What?
I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Yeah, that clown might not be able to handle it.
I think it's fake.
Yeah, hopefully it shall be. Oh yeah, that's right. What happened again?
I think I could lubricate my car with this stuff.
Yeah, that's the Dr. Fred coffee.
Brown water.
And now here's the best Edison, Dead Cousin Ted.
Hey, Ted.
And
Talkative as ever, eh, Ted?
yeah, here's a Sakura. You can indeed toggle the interface without toggling the graphics. You go into the interface and it's like you have to go with verbs or something and you switch it to bar.
Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. You haven't changed a whole lot. You know, I bet you'd really like my friend Hoagie. You could hit him over the head with a bowling ball and it wouldn't faze him. Boy, I wish I had as little on my mind as you do. I mean, my best friends are stranded in time. I hope they're able to get power to their Johns. Well, I'd best be on about saving the world.
Thank you for... Nah, that's actually what Hoagie is. He's indeed a roadie.
It's empty.
Ow.
Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
Alright, that's plausible enough. Here.
Perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys? It must be one of these.
Oh, pipes dumping crystal clear water.
What beautiful, clear water. I'd like to, but there's no time.
You can't even drink from the water neither, even though the pipes are covered in slime. And there we go. Eventually the criminal
It's
figures
empty.
it out. Okay, so maybe a crowbar will be able to get us this gum. Yep, here we go. A gum with a dime stuck in it.
Spearmint, my favorite.
Time to eat coins. Ooh, and recycle gum.
Spearmint, my favorite.
Hey, I already chewed this gum. Lovely. Yay. And now here's for another use that we have with a crowbar. Hooray, we got clams! Okay, or
I figure
quarters.
this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
Okay, you count pretty fast.
1968. 1974. Ooh, 1977. I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
Alright, we're almost really close to being able to buy a diamond. Alright, we're on the good track. Speaking of, alright, here, have more fun. Woo! Sweater is ours.
Soaking wet.
Oh, soaking wet, huh? Okay, I think I have a feeling that I know what we need to do with this. I mean, a wet sweater is something that you put in the dryer. And good thing that we just got quarters, because now we're going to be able to power up the thing. I mean, we have some money to spare. Alright, let's put in some quarters.
Whew. You put quarters into the dryer there.
Did you really put $800,000 in the fucking washing machine? God damn it.
It'll be running quite a while. I put a lot of quarters in it.
Oh my god, I hate you. Okay, so world domination is going on pretty swimmingly, so we better actually go in there. Okay, so we might as well just give him some coffee, just to be kind.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Now that's good coffee.
Okay, now let's see how well he likes decaf.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Must open safe. Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
Okay, so he's definitely hooked up on coffee. No, that's because you know decaf coffee is like anti-caffeine. Oh, and I got an achievement for seeing what's into the safe. Yeah. Let's look at the contract.
That must be Dr. Fred's contract.
Right, let's unite our efforts, Dr. Fred. I'll get that contract for you.
He almost took my hand off with the door.
Okay, or I guess not.
I've heard it's not too good to disturb a sleepwalker.
Oh boy, okay. So I guess we're not gonna get anywhere with this, so let's see if we can get anywhere if we're just gonna spy from the surveillance room.
I can see the safe. I can almost make out the combination. It's
Get away from there!
darn.
Alright, I'm sorry, old lady. We must put an end to your spying and your exotic dancing abilities. Alright, I need room. Make it out of here. Well, that did not go very well. Oh boy. So yeah, we've pretty much done about all that we can do for the time being, so Yeah, I guess it's time to switch all the way 200 years in the past.
It's unplugged. Grody. No way could I pick that up. Huh, this door appears to be locked. Ye oldie outhouses. Kumquats. I don't wanna.
I like kumquats, which is why I'm not gonna take them. Yeah, look at this very carefree hero.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Oh, so you want a cigar, boy?
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh, that's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
How exactly are you going to do that power luring?
Using one of my newest inventions. I like to call it the Francocopter.
That's a kite, Ben. They've been around for thousands of years.
Oh, sure, as toys, but this one is a letter to the gods. It says, "Dear Thor, just one drop of your mighty juice in the hands of a genius like me could illuminate the entire world. Love, Ben."
I hope you wrote it in Swedish so Thor can read it. Or were those guys Norwegian?
I was speaking figuratively. What actually is happening is that I'm waiting for lightning to strike my kite.
And then what?
And then the electricity charges the kite.
And then what?
Then the electricity travels down the string.
And then what?
It charges me, of course.
And then what?
I glow with its almighty power.
And then what?
I use its power to make the world a better place.
And then what?
The world kneels before me, asking me to guide it with my mighty benevolence.
And then what?
I have all annoying pests like you locked up.
And then what?
Shot.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Aren't you missing a key or something?
The key to discovery is daring intellect, my boy. Daring intellect and rigorous science.
No, I mean a real key.
You mean the where the heck did I put my keys kind of key?
Yeah.
That's a manual device. It needs no power. Seriously, man, what are you thinking?
Isn't it too sunny for lightning?
Shh.
I know that. I'm just trying to keep my grant going until we get a storm.
Well, I'm going to back away now, just in case.
Carry on.
Alright, good luck with your lightning endeavor here on this fine sunny day, Mr. Benjamin Franklin. Oh, concept art unlock! You've unlocked carriage. Oh, look at this HD.
It's totally covered with crud. It's closed. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Okay.
I'll use the Chronojon.
Yeah, I have a feeling that somebody will appreciate this letter.
And I thought glow-in-the-dark fake doo-doo was such a good idea.
Ugh. I almost don't want to give him the letter anymore. What the fuck?
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
And here we go. We saved the life in order to ruin it after that.
That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat diamond for the piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Wanda will be standing by to take your call.
My dad has one of these in his den. Things are growing in it.
Yeah. How long has he been here exactly? Yeah, we'll find a way in order to hitchhike on our own. It's time to assemble the powers of the mystery machine. Alright, so hey, that's totally a gun that looks like another gun.
What's that strange hovering saucer-shaped object?
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
It looks almost real.
Alright, I guess it's time to have another
Hi
cigar.
What can I do for you, kid?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Don Amici?
That's strange. My wife says I look like Charles Lawton. So, want another cigar?
Okay, but only if you promise not to light it this time.
Would I do a thing like that? I don't get it. Get lost, kid.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Has anyone ever told you you look like Dante Alighieri?
That's strange. My wife says I look like Charlie Parker. Nah, beat it, kid.
Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself. Nah, beat it, kid.
Ah, he's so mad now. Oh, wait, hold on a bit. Alright, Huzo, do you want a cigar?
Care for a fine smoke? I guess he's trying to quit.
Alright, burn!
Hey, it's not a toy.
Aw, come on! You frickin'... I mean, if you're so terrorized of him, use the big guns in order to get on his case. Oh, hello, Ted.
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. They're called Insensitive Spittoon. They play funk, punk, folk, polka, house, grunge rock. They're heavily influenced by bands like Limpid Harmonica and Howling Moon Rocket Limbo. Well, nice talking to you, dude.
Yes, alright, so now, yeah, I think we have a good idea about where the grandfather...
I'm guessing it conceals the entrance to a secret lab.
Yep, we're not even trying to hide it.
Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
What are you inventing?
Alright, are we gonna get some dialogue
It's a
out
new
of this, or...?
size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent
Okay, so did they just
fastening
forget
mechanism based on
to make a
circular
tree not
geometry.
work again,
What
or...?
are you inventing?
I'm not sure why I'm allowed
It's
to
a
pick
new
that again and
size-independent
again.
fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
Whatever.
Well, see you later.
I don't have the patience.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
No, the hair is part of me, man.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Okay, at least he reacts very, very well to theft.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Employees. Huh? Didn't I have something like that?
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
Oh, alright. That fits the bill pretty well, I gotta say.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Okay, oil, vinegar, and gold.
It's covered with plans and junk. No way could I pick that up.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
Alright, now time to go to the Hall of the Cigar Smoker, novelty guy.
The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, Amendment to the Constitution.
Oh. Also, remember all that we read about John Hancock being really... Oh, classy.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing writing the...
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft. You'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
If you know what I mean.
I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
Have you tried decaffeinated coffee?
I'm talking about decaf.
Yikes.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
Oh boy.
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
Yeah, you're right.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
That's where your joints hurt, right?
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Yep, that story seems really nice. Goodbye.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like those S's that look like F's.
I see.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
Right, let's... you can't even talk to the smoke detector. I mean, you could have a conversation with this.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't.
Oh.
I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Oh, that went nowhere.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Wait, is this really when that thing is supposed to come?
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Too bad, because we kinda needed gold. Oh well. Okay, he smokes a cigar. I don't know, but I kinda feel like offering him cigars. So, isn't the cigar going to be really moist out of flushing it through the toilet of time?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke?
Can you also provide me with a light?
Sure.
Well, in that case...
Come on, it's a LucasArts game. You can't assassinate anyone. People never die.
Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Yeah, he surprisingly collected after having his face blowing off. Okay. Okay, I figured these will be acceptable substitution for it. Yeah, I never played Grim Fandango, so I unfortunately cannot tell.
Could you use these?
Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look! The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. Huh? I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
You big baby.
Yeah, look at that. He's finally happy. John Hancock.
Hi there.
Hello.
Nice painting of a turkey, dude.
I'm glad you think so. The choosing of the national bird is on our agenda for the convention.
What about the national theme song and stuff?
First things first, we have to resolve the deadlock on the bird issue. You see, there are two schools of thought on the matter. Ben Franklin and I are in favor of the turkey, whereas Jefferson and Washington, for some reason, want the eagle. But Franklin's always outside playing with his ridiculous toys instead of here where he belongs, so it becomes 2 against 1.
Oh.
Don't you guys have anything better to do?
Such as what?
Well, figure out what to do about the national debt?
Debt? This is a prosperous country. We don't have a debt.
Oof.
What's wrong with the eagle?
Well, it's a bird of prey, for one thing. I don't think that's an appropriate symbol for our country.
What's so great about the turkey?
They've helped us to survive since we set foot on this continent. They're symbolic of prosperity and the thanks we give for our lives here. Besides, they're kind of cute.
I don't think they're
see.
cute, but hey.
Good.
Feeling better now that there's a fire?
Much better, thank you. My teeth were grinding into a fine powder, and that blanket was really making me itch.
What's with the canary over the fireplace?
Oh, that's an early warning system. It's quite ingenious. The canary is trained to ring the bell madly the minute it smells smoke. Then we know the building's on fire, and we run like crazy.
Who thought of it?
It was invented by Red Edison, the owner of the inn.
Well, why doesn't the fire in the fireplace set it off?
I assume it's because all the smoke goes up and out the chimney.
Who feeds the canary?
Actually, no one does. It's a self-feeding canary. It's specially bred with some kind of nutrient-producing bacteria in its gizzard. It's quite a time saver. I expect everyone will have them in the future.
I see.
Amazing, isn't it?
Well, gotta go.
Goodbye.
Alright, you're not gonna miss your blanket, so I might as well just pick it up.
Bitchin'. I can't go through the fire.
Well, maybe you could if you had the will. Oh, you've got the concept art of stuff. Oh, spaghetti.
Sometimes I like to eat it raw.
Ow. Unfortunately, I cannot eat it.
I don't wanna. Bitchin'.
I'm a fine admirer of the water pumps. Alright. Oh, rap sheep kleptomaniac. Why do you have achievement for picking a whole bunch of items in the game? That's not an accomplishment. Oh, alright, let's fill this bucket with water. Yep, with our mighty ass. Yeah, all in all, this place didn't really change too much over time. Oh, George sleeps here.
I bet it calls the butler just like on TV.
Oh, alright.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Oh, okay. Apparently I have a very uncanny resemblance to Mr. Washington. Oh, hey, what is that? Oh, soap.
Oh, ha!
Oops.
Get away from that.
No,
It's a
don't
good
clean
thing
me.
I finished them there quickly. Now scram. They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
Yeah, no wonder he wanted an eagle. He's just praying over innocent housewives. So how can we gain time? Because, unfortunately, yeah, we need to occupy the lady for a little bit more.
I guess this is George Washington's bed.
Okay, I guess that's a way in order to gain some time.
It rings for the maid to come straight in the room.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
Mr. Washington, you're really reckless. And here we go, we have soap. Now it's time to do Wait, is that supposed to be Max? Okay. I never noticed that before.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Man, she sounds so cynic.
Could it have a chrome-plated bald eagle robot on it?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
I'm not a founding father. What are you talking about?
That'd make a killer t-shirt.
What's a t-shirt? Oh, one.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775. Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
Chateau de Chivos.
I don't quite see how it can fly. Probably the underwear drawer. Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
But what if it had an actual thing? Oh, holy shit. Thank you, Isor Kara, for Grim Fandango. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy-paste this onto a place where I can find it again. Alright, I have this on a post-it on my desktop, so I'm not gonna lose it.
Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Hi, Horsey.
Oh, hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
We just wandered around places, and we got Chateau de Cheapo, the great wine.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Did I mention how great your teeth look?
Thanks again.
Hey.
I gotta go.
See you later.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No!
No.
Oh.
No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Alright, they're kind of jerks, so let's see how you figure your way out with a right-handed hammer.
Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Oh, and in a near distant future, the statue change. Yep, now the statue is left-handed instead of right.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled
Okay,
you.
unfortunately it doesn't have new
Too
dialogue. Wait, can you talk?
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
I don't wanna.
I don't know, I kinda wanted to.
Get me down from here!
Well, unfortunately, doesn't it? It's not as if we're gonna get anywhere closer with that little problem.
All right, paint.
Also, holy shit, this cat looks like something that came out of MS Paint.
What a pretty pussycat.
I cannot talk to the cat.
Yipe.
Oh, okay.
Very Spartan.
Ah, no. Unfortunately, we're not having enough leeway in order to actually do something with that. Maybe the other bed does something else? Well, that's really boring.
Where am I gonna put it?
Ah, okay.
Where am I gonna put it?
Alright. Use squeaky mattress with the other bed.
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
Alright. Now, was it worth it?
Bitchin'.
Indeed. And here we go. We're a cat. We ruined the life of a cat now.
It's one of those pulley things. It's really smoking. No way, I'd get toasted.
Alright, speaking of being toasted, what they were saying earlier about the canary thing, or, well, how chimneys and everything work. Alright.
Okay. Who was the idiot who started the fire?
Oops.
It's blocked up with somebody's bed. Mangy, flea-bitten, rat-batting mouse muncher.
Yeah, that cat looks so lost. I don't know, it's not a false fire alarm, there really is a fire. Or at least there will be soon, but hey, in the meantime, we have an appointment with a certain item. Yeah, look at that.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
For real.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket?
Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier? Hey, catch you later.
Oh my god, for fucking dick. But hey, in the meantime, here, have gold.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Okay, and now where to next?
It's totally covered with crud.
Alright. Yeah, I cannot get over these freaking leaves. They look so out of place. So, alright, I don't know. I don't think we are the type or anything, but hey.
The water's all sudsy now.
But hey, let's try to actually wash a car or something.
Dum-de-dum. Looks like a big storm. See, this is why I never wash my car. Hey, Ben.
Oh, it's you.
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
What a genius.
So, okay, what could we do concerning this little rain problem? Wrong room.
It looks kind of small for me. It looks kind of small for me.
Oh.
I got something good for you, mister. Mister.
Mr. Brainstorm? Yes, hand it over. Doesn't this belong to somebody?
Yeah, Red Edison.
Ah. I'm sorry, but the man has no vision. A lightweight, durable fabric like this going to waste down in his basement. When I'm done with it, it will fly. Eureka! The all-season Francocopter, ready to make history.
Everything is ready to make history with you.
No, there's no fuse.
So, what do I light?
For the last time, you're not going to light anything. You just push it.
The whole time? How am I going to get up that high?
Listen, just wait for me to say the word now. Then push the kite into the air, all right?
I'm on you, lasagna.
Let's hope so. Now!
Whee!
The enthusiasm is palpable.
Look at her go! Now all we need is a little... Aye! So what happened after I fainted?
Well, after the lightning hit the kite, it came crashing down on your head.
The lightning?
No, the kite.
Drat! What do you think we should do?
Try again.
That's the spirit.
Alright, let's try out something else. Let's pull the kite instead.
Now!
Oops.
What part of the word now didn't you understand?
Duh.
Look, it's very simple. I say now and you push the kite. Comprenez-vous?
Actually, I'd like to go think about it for a while.
I'll be here when you figure it out.
What a grouch.
He didn't told me that I could pull the kite. Frickin' butt.
Kumquats.
Okay. Yep, that's totally a cherry tree now, right?
Looks better now.
So why does it look better now? Didn't you say earlier you like kumquats?
It's clean enough for me.
Alright. Now you have an appointment with a tree, Mr. George Washington.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
Voila!
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
Oops. That cutscene did not end properly, but hey, whatever, we have a new character. Now we've got the whole crew. Now let's see what's happening 400 years in the future.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
Dr. Fred, is that you?
What? You're nuts. There hasn't been a Fred in the Edison family for 200 years. The last Fred was such a shame to the whole family, not to mention the whole human race.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Zed Edison. That's my wife Zedna, and my son Ved.
Nice to meet you. Where am I?
You're in the ancestral home of the once proud Edison family. We were once the masters of this house, just as humans were once the masters of Earth. Now we are the servants, the pets.
And not very good at either one, I might add.
Oh, get bent, you overdressed nightcrawler.
How do I get out of here?
If I knew that, do you think I'd be here?
What's this about a human show?
It's a degrading farce. That's what it is. These slimy tentacles put humans in humiliating little costumes, do sickening things to their hair, and then force them to parade their ridiculous talents in front of unqualified judges who are paid off weeks in advance.
Didn't get in, eh?
They said macrame wasn't a talent. Pointy-headed goons.
I heard that.
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only human.
Oh, that's kind of depressing. Oops, okay, we cannot go there.
You who, Mr. Tentacle Guy?
What?
Get me out of here! This is a violation of my rights.
Rights? You're a human. You don't have any rights.
Yep, not 200 years in the future.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
Oh boy. Yeah, things definitely went awry.
I think I need to plug that in, but I don't think it's long enough to reach anywhere. I can see Dr. Fred's old lab, and his generator is still there. Gee, I could really use that power, but I'll never get through this window.
Not with this attitude. Okay, so what could we do with a scalpel now? Could either Bernard or Hoagie have something to do with a scalpel? Why, yes, of course. Alright, it's time for you to have an appointment with your old nemesis, Uzo the Clown! There we go. Justice has been achieved.
Maybe I got a little carried away.
Come on, just own up to whatever you're
It's bad
doing for
enough to
once.
carry the weight of his death on my conscience.
I feel really guilty about the death of this clown. That was out of stuffing. I don't know, in Bernard's mind it probably counts as murder. So, alright, during bathroom break, it's time to... Alright, let's have another go at this. Now that the statue's different, maybe something else will happen.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
Also, goddamn, his head is goofy.
There's no tape in the machine.
Yeah, we probably should actually work onto that. Now that they're talking about tapes, it just seems like it'd be a good idea. Yeah, the music didn't seem to work out too well. Oops. Alright, do you want to own a recording of Dr. Fred sleepwalking in order to open up a safe?
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
Uh-oh. Okay, but now what can we do with this tape? I mean, okay, we've recorded it, but what does it actually give us?
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
Alright, I don't know. Let's try with this little thing over here in order to switch it to the other mode of playing. We recorded it in high quality. Now, what happens if we play it in low quality of VHS? Yep, we're going in slow motion.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
Yeah, things went so slow that they even lost their dialogue. Okay, so now we can actually get the contract. But now we have another problem. Oh. Purple Tentacle is Man of the Year. And yeah, I swear that the newspaper headlines come in way more frequently than they used to, because I don't think I've ever seen this newspaper article ever.
I'd rather not.
Oh, come on.
Let's see, it's 101-99957.
And here we go, we have a contract.
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
Why did he never sign that contract? It sounds like an awesome claim for whatever. Okay, so let's go upstairs in order to try and pay a visit to Dr. Fred.
Say, what's the filing date for a BFD 206ZZ insufficient credit applications form? You have until midnight on the 12th working day past the first full moon after the end of your fiscal year.
Yikes.
However, you can extend the date by What is it?
What have you done with Dr. Fred?
We've got him safely locked in the next room while we go over his books. No, you can't go in and see him. And don't even think about staging some kind of rescue.
Are you guys brothers?
At the IRS, we're all brothers.
Why did I get an achievement for saying this?
Who's your tailor?
What the hell?
Very funny.
I'll just be moseying along.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
So yeah, the IRS is pretty hardcore. Don't fuck with the IRS. Don't fuck with the IRS, because they're just gonna lock you up in order to take care of all of your income and steal all of your eventual revenue. Man, pretty grim. Okay, at least we've got this one way in order to go visit Dr. Fred.
Seems to have a high tensile strength. Dr. Fred must still be asleep.
Okay, so now the question is, how do we actually get him out of here?
Uh-oh.
Hey, where'd he go? Ah, there you are. Don't try anything sneaky.
Okay. Okay, so how exactly do I stage a rescue with all of this? Yeah, he's entirely covered in red tape. Yeah, maybe Ted could somehow end up being covered in red. Right, we're going slow and steady to the Chronojohn.
Ted is red. See red Ted.
Oh boy, yikes. Definitely not a welcome sight. Okay, so now, time to figure out how to swap both Dr. Fred and Ted. Hopefully the pulley will be able to get us somewhere. It's 3:36, it's jerk o'clock. Right, use the dangling rope with dead cousin Ted. Yeah, good thing that dead cousin Ted is dead, because holy shit, we pretty much will be hanging him right now. Okay, alright. Okay, so I don't really trust your abilities in terms of muscular abilities, but alright, pull that rope. Well, I guess Ted isn't here, and yeah, somehow we did not die or anything. LucasArts! Hell yes! Their games are fun because they're not full of bullshit. Okay, alright. Use Ted with Dr. Fred. Oh.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
Alright, use the rope with Dr. Fred. Yeah, subtitles are still kind of whacked. Alright, now don't break your legs again, please.
Nah, I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
That sounds even less of a good idea than earlier.
Oof. Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Okay, so how do we wake him up now?
I don't think he'll be much of a conversationalist right now.
Alright, maybe some coffee?
I might slosh it all over his face.
Ah, fine, alright. Here, are you gonna slush it all over his face now? Yeah, that's right, he couldn't even lift a speaker earlier. What the hell?
Damn good coffee.
Alright, and we got him back. Here we go.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Oh.
Sign it, or I'll get real mad.
And do what? Not be my friend anymore? Ha ha ha.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
Yeah, he's not gonna read this. I don't think he really cares about the human race, so alright, let's try and go with...
forget it. I'll get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
I guess I can't. Hey, did you join a record club lately?
Good God, no! Those things are horrible money-leeching death traps!
Well, there's a delivery man upstairs with a carton of easy-listening 8-tracks for you. He says you have to pay for them.
Oops. Delete.
Ah, not again!
Unless you sign this refusal form immediately.
Thanks. That was a close one. Well, good luck.
And yeah, no matter what option you do, you will win, because he'll sign the contract after that. And the chivo that we got for here was dialogue puzzles are hard. Okay, now that we have a signed contract, can we actually go and mail it? Oh yeah, that's right, we kind of have a problem now.
It's no use, we've already missed the deadline.
Okay, so... Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go back in the past in order to deal with the deadline. Here, if we mail it 200 years in the past, hopefully that should be enough to cover it. Yeah. Now, however, we're just gonna have to hope that the letter's not gonna be lost if we keep it in tow like that for so long. Alright, sign contract with mailbox. Yeah, Pony Express is reliable.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crock at LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crock.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
Alright, and before that Dr. Fred pisses all of his money away, it's time to go have an appointment with a big diamond that costs exactly $2 million.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by Pronto Post Lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
Now that's service.
Well, I hope so. We paid $2 million for that, you know. And yet they leave the fucking box.
I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
They leave the frickin' box unsupervised.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming.
Can we bring back my friends now?
We've repaired the primary device, but before we can do anything, both time pods must be energized as well. Then we can bring back what's his name and who's her face.
Hoagie and Laverne.
Yes, fine specimens.
That's my face for agreeing with bringing back. Oops. And here we go. We didn't get the character out once again.
Neat.
Neat.
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
Alright, speaking of, our bathroom break definitely went on for as long as it possibly could, so we probably should go back to our cell.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
I've waited here for half an hour, you frickin' human dick butt.
Not my type.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. What?
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 Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh. Sit. Stay. Good boy.
I still don't understand how they can eat through a sucker.
Details.
I still don't understand how they can eat through a sucker. Licensed to treat tentacles for the betterment of the tentacle race. Licensed to euthanize humans for the betterment of the tentacle race.
Yikes.
They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. Oh, I've got plenty of those at home.
And they're drawn exactly like this one. Uh-oh.
Hey, how'd you get out?
Oops.
Get back in there.
We took a wrong turn someplace.
I wish Dr. Tentacle would stop losing patience.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Now for what we have to do.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right.
Again.
Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
Also, when the hell do they ever go out in order to pick up what the humans leave behind? But, yeah, what did we see that kinda looked like this, or like a huge chart? Well, whatever it is, we're sending it back to the past.
Looks like a paint-by-numbers picture of sushi.
Alright, it's time that we have the future flag of the United States.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Yikes, this one sound clip certainly was not remixed at all. Sounded so old. Okay, now what was I even thinking about? I was so distracted by how bad this one sound was. Honestly, I'd hope that a dog will actually be a president.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
I have a better idea. Here, have this. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where we're going with this, but we'll figure it out at some point. Oh yeah, that's right. We have also one thing, because as you've seen, there was no crank onto the little pulley thing, so we're gonna have to work on that too. Alright, we're armed with a crank and a flag that looks like a tentacle, and we're ready to go.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Yeah, I'm sure it will make sense eventually.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle
it's about
Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
Okay, so I have to go to the fireplace. Yep.
No way could I reach that.
Well, now you do. Alright, and now, yep, let's use the flag. Yeah, look at that, we're a completely uncanny tentacle.
Looks like they're getting ready for some kind of show or something.
Yep, the human show.
Hello, I'm a tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories: best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
Thank you, fellow tentacle. Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Well, I guess our disguise is foolproof, so at least we've got that going for.
They may be oppressive and power-mad, but at least the tentacles recycle stuff. It has 3 settings: cook, jet defrost, and mutilate beyond recognition.
Alright, I can go with mutilate beyond recognition. Oh my, we took a time warp here, holy shit. They did not change the laundry room at all.
There's a little teeny tiny sweater in there.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh,
200 years of drying, and here we go.
It shrunk to doll size. It's a storage cabinet.
Yep, unfortunately there's nothing in there. Oh, what? Talk to the person in a tutu!
Hi, my name's Laverne. I'm a sophomore.
My name's Harold. I'm a thoroughbred.
Yikes.
That's quite a tutu you've got there.
Thank you. My owner paid quite a lot of money for it. My owner buys me anything I want.
Where is your owner?
He's not here right now. But he would be if he in any way possibly could. His bus broke down in Pittsburgh, so he's stuck there with the other owners. This is the first show I've ever done alone.
What are you, guys waiting for?
We're all waiting for the human show to begin, of course. If you have a human you want to enter, you'd better get it down here. But then again, why bother? My owner says I'm going to win. I'm the most beautiful human there is.
I disagree.
Hey, hold that thought. I got a boogie.
Keep in touch.
I wonder if that still leads down to Dr. Fred's old lab.
Time to figure it out.
Sorry, I'm under strict orders from Tentacle Number 1, the Almighty Elder, the Grand Poobah Purple Tentacle, not to let anyone near this clock.
Oh.
But I have rights. I'm a tentacle.
And a darned attractive one, I might add. But no one gets to this clock while I'm here. And unless I have to go chase down some escaped humans, I'm glued to this spot.
Rats. You heard the man. Escape!
You're talking to the wrong people. We like it here. We're celebrities.
They both seem to be very happy about something.
I don't know, that one looks more angry, I'd say. Yeah!
Hi, I'm Laverne.
Laverne, eh? Curious name for a tentacle, I must say. Are you here for the show?
Yes, that's right.
Well, good luck to you then. There are some jolly good prizes to be won. Why, the grand prize is a dinner for 2 at Club Tentacle.
Oh, alright.
Has anyone ever escaped from this place?
Some try once in a while, but I always fetch them back. That's my primary duty here, and I take it very seriously. I always get my man, no matter how long it takes. Why, I once trailed a renegade human for 6 days.
He led me clear through the hills and up to the top of those mountains to the west. You couldn't possibly imagine the horrible things I had to eat to survive.
Coleslaw?
Good heavens!
Nice clock.
Yes, it's a valuable antique. I'd like to show it to you, but I'm presently charged with the task of guarding it. No one will get near it while I'm here.
Alright.
Be seeing you.
Yes, perhaps I could regale you with further tales of my tracking expertise.
Honestly though, I'm kinda asking myself some questions. How does he track people?
Stupid tentacle.
Yeah, how does he track down humans considering the speed at which he goes?
How decorative.
Oh, a time capsule.
It's a dented old can. There's a plaque here about it. In commemoration of the Constitutional Convention, interred by Thomas Jefferson, A.D. 1790. Run over by a plow, A.D. 1795. Sorry about the dents.
Alright. So, yeah, do we have anything good that will fondly represent our humanity in the year 1795?
Salad oil.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
And now to open the time capsule. There we go. Yeah. Now, yeah, instead of being a really awful wine, it just became vinegar.
Chateau de Cheap, 1775.
So here we go, we got our vinegar. So we had to bury our wine in the past, take it back 400 years in the future, and then we're able to send it backwards 400 years in the past. So yeah, these are some time shenanigans. But hey, we have vinegar.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Oh yeah, that's right. What was the other thing? Was it oil?
Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work.
Right, work that spatula.
A miracle of modern science. It will look lovely here on the shelf until I take it with me to Baltimore.
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is that supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
Alright, and we have a battery, but now, yeah, we kind of need to charge it, so who could we task onto charging our battery? Yeah, I don't think I even need to ask this question because you already know the answer.
Ready for another brush with destiny?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Splendid!
Alright, good night, the Yeti.
Now!
Oh yeah, I almost pulled the kite again.
She's handling kind of funny.
You got it. Just hang on there.
She's too heavy. I can't control her.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on.
She's breaking up! She's breaking up! Run for your life!
Also, how did he got instantly electrocuted here in order to even say that?
Now that was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck. I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh, thanks.
And why did the kite have a pocket? Because it was built out of a raincoat. And here we go.
Wow.
And now we only have Laverne in order to get back to her time period as well, so... Yeah, with that said, however, there's still very little that is done. Everything is up to do. I don't know, I don't remember if it had one or not. Oh, alright. Our good old buddy Ted.
Hello, my silent gauze-wrapped friend. My, those are nice clothes you're wearing. Is that what the well-dressed Egyptian wore? Do you think it's strange me talking to a mummy? It's not so different from talking to specimens at med school. Except that you're a little older. I've got to get power to my chronogon. I might be able to use the hamster generator in the basement.
Oh, the hamster generator. But yeah, I don't have a hamster.
A hamster, of course. I wonder where I could get a hamster. I really should go now.
Well, I do have a hamster, but the question is, how do I send it? Because...
I don't think I can put that in the chronogon.
Yep. Also, for some reason, you get an achievement for trying to put the hamster in the toilet. Not entirely sure how, but hey, whatever. We gotta put Chivos, I guess. So, yeah. Now, we're just going to back up a little bit in order to see what could be in common with the two places. Alright, time-traveling cryogenic hamster, go!
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
Alright, Godspeed, you little hamster. Now with this bit of animal cruelty out of the way...
Looks like there's some kind of rodent down there.
Yikes. Are you sure that's a good idea? Also, I didn't do it. I did not play Maniac Mansion, so I did not put the hamster in the microwave to make it explode. Oh, alright. I don't know, he probably could be a worthy candidate.
He's too heavy to drag.
Not anymore. Also, it's very convenient for the tentacle guard to go finally take a bathroom break. Oh, an extension cord, eh?
It's that guy from the Hawaiian Cop Show. Groovy. No way, those things are dangerous.
Yeah, but they're pretty.
Great Scott! You're purple.
Yes?
Ugh.
I couldn't help noticing you ranting.
Not ranting, plotting.
So, what are you plotting?
I'm building a shrinking ray, which I can use to shrink those pesky humans out of my sight for good.
Tell me more about this shrinking ray of yours.
I call it the diminuator. The biggest problem left is to design a trigger that doesn't require fingers.
If you will excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh?
According to these, the tentacles control most of the world already. I don't want to disturb anything with Santa Claus over there eyeballing me. At least he hasn't conquered Antarctica yet.
Whew, what a relief.
I wonder how it can float in midair like that. He looks a little older than I remember.
Well, he's over 200 years old, so...
Hi.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Say, you look kind of familiar.
You were just in here a little while ago.
Are you the same purple tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
Just exactly how well did you know Dr. Fred?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
Alright, time to blow our cover.
Why, yes, I'm a firm believer in human rights.
I'd almost think you were serious.
If you will excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh? Chuckle, chuckle.
Well, good to see that he's a good old merry fellow. Yeah, this entire place kinda changed over time.
Dinner for two at Club Tentacle. Dang, it says tentacles only. Ooh. Ah.
Alright, now I guess it's time to brush up onto our hamsters. How are we going to get our hamster out of the block of ice? Yeah, I guess you get something of this ilk every time you enter a new room. Alright, it's time to get the concept art for that room that you just entered.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening, like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up, like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days.
Yikes, those subtitles are very badly timed.
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's good. Now, let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Alright, history repeats itself. It's time to put yet another hamster in a microwave. And the achievement is called Don't Try This at Home.
Gosh, I hope this isn't like the primitive, dangerous microwave ovens of my century. Those things could really pop a hamster good. Uh-oh.
Don't stare at it, just stop the microwave.
was fun, but only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters in microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption. So don't do it.
Okay, so he's no longer in a block of ice, but hey, he's cold and wet.
He still looks really cold. It shrunk to doll size. This ought to warm him up.
Yeah, a toasty warm hamster. Alright, that's totally a hamster. And now it's time to put in our mummy for the show.
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
Yeah, this hallway looks totally desolate now. Okay, so if we remember properly, people were being evaluated under smile, under hair, and finally under a laugh. So I think we already know what to do with one of these things. Yep, that's totally how you do laughter. Yep, what a frank laughter. And now, how do we take care of everything? I don't know. Could spaghetti be here? I don't know, I'm just grasping at straws here. Oh, wet soggy noodle, because hey, putting noodles in the toilet kinda makes them soggy, you know. Ah, this is really good looking hair that we have going here.
Well, it's better than it used to be, but it still lacks control.
Okay, so how can we control spaghetti better? Well, stick a fork in us, we're done.
Well, he's got no smile to speak of, a nice hearty laugh, and luscious stylish hair.
In other words, not a chance in hell.
Nice outfit.
Don't bother. You'll just get bit like the rest of them.
Ugh, I don't like this guy at all now. Can I just stick a fork in him?
I can win this contest without cheating. Well, at least without actually killing anybody.
Yeah, that's the spirit. At least you can use a fork in order to win. But yeah, we still could work on the smile, but where did we see a smile into this world? A very good looking smile that will make hearts melt and everything. You already microwave a hamster, you little shit! Yeah, not gonna win without killing anybody. I'm sorry, but we already did that to some extent. Yep, that's right. That's the really funny smile, great smile that we were talking about.
Hi. Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic, I'm just a horse.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
Okay, so what item have we got but never got used in any form of way whatsoever? I don't know, let's shuffle with our inventory. Okay, the flyer did not
It's from
do
George's
anything.
Hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Yeah, George? George. Alright, use the textbook.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. I bet this would work better than a sleeping pill.
Yep, thank you, Hoagie, for telling us the solution to the problem.
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Yep, that's one hell of a sleeping pill. Also, they never did change that. That was how the game worked all along. The only time where you needed to be close to the Chronojon to get an item was with Laverne before she puts on the tentacle suit in order to have a disguise. Otherwise, you can send items and get them for free whenever you want without any kind of problem. And here we go, look at this winning smile. Holy shit, now I'm really rooting for us.
He's got an impressive smile, a nice hearty laugh, and luscious, stylish hair.
In other words, not a chance in hell.
You frickin' French fuck. I'm going to settle your portrait right now. Yeah, we probably should talk to the judge in order to see if there's
And
anything
so I
that
said
we
to her,
probably
"That's
could
not my
use
suction
to
cup."
our advantage.
You think that's funny?
Doctor!
What is it? Is someone sick? We can't have sick humans in the show.
Oh, we can't have sick humans in the show.
I examined them all myself. They're all perfectly healthy looking to me, except for the dead one. Now leave me alone.
Okay, so now it's time to get an opponent sick. Alright, fake barf, that probably should do the trick.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
Oh, ick! Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick.
Someone in here not feeling well?
I was feeling fine until I saw that.
Is that your regurgitation?
No, I'm an healthy human.
Didn't you just say you thought you were going to be sick?
That's just a figure of speech.
Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza?
But I just got all my shots.
You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show. What a mess. I hate cleaning up after humans.
What do you mean that's another life rune? Everything went according to plan. Alright, so with the most troublesome contestant out of the show, I think it's time to start.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best hair?
Oh, all right.
Wow, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full.
And juicy.
The mummy wins. Agreed.
Also, I love the sideway shuffle that they're doing. Somehow this helps them to walk a whole lot faster.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best smile?
Oh, all right.
I like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white.
First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
And now,
Hey,
best laugh.
When are you guys going to judge best laugh?
Oh, all right.
Are you okay, Laverne? When are you gonna judge the best laugh?
Okay, who's got a joke?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy, are my suction cups tired.
A classic.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go congratulate him.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
Oh my god. I remember this now.
Well, Ted, this is where we part ways. You've certainly helped save humanity. Even though you've been dead for thousands of years, I think you're my favorite Edison. Hello, my silent gauze-wrapped friend. I've got to get power to my chronogon. Oh well. I really should go now.
Alright. So.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you, Laverne.
Dinner for two at Club Tentacle. Dang, it says tentacles. Oh.
Yeah, but we're a tentacle, right? Right? So now what do we have to do? I mean, we still have that clock problem because this guard is in the way. So how could we get him out of here? Maybe we have a solution outside? Oh, hello there.
Can't get close to him.
With that said, however, I already know something that we can do for sure. Alright, whenever it'll be time to plug the thing, well, at least it'll be plugged. Yeah, that poor kitty's just stuck here. Alright, can we pick up the cat?
Can't get close to him.
Okay, so what could we use that will help us in our quest against cats? Well, we already have one good starting point.
Yum yum, scrumptious vermin. It's as if he'd rather scratch himself than play with this adorable rodent.
Okay, so he's still not budging, huh? Okay.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Okay, honestly, I'm not too sure how we can even explain this one, but yeah, that's what you have to do. Yeah, instead of having a cat, we're now gonna have... Well, we're going to have a cat with a white streak.
This ought to be good.
Okay, there is a hint, okay.
Gee, I hope that's not lead-based paint.
Okay, and now to get the cat.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent.
Alright, and...
Another specimen.
Okay, I'm sorry, Laverne, but we're not letting you use this cat as a specimen. No. Oh yeah, walk to kennel.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm looking for a pet.
Sorry, honey, you came to the wrong place. These three are problem humans. Untrainable, disobedient, downright surly.
He's just jealous because we've got opposable thumbs.
Someday you will accept tentacles as your masters.
Huh, you losers can't even ride tricycles.
You see why no one wants them as pets?
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? Oh, what am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
Don't you recognize me?
No, Hey, aren't you the waitress from Club Tentacle? I love that place. I'd be there right now if I weren't flat broke.
I'm looking for a pet.
Oops.
I told you you don't want these humans as pets.
And I don't want to be no pet, so yeah.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
Alright, so he's talking about Club Tentacle a whole lot, so hey, here we go.
Whoa! Dinner for two at Club Tentacle? I can't wait to tell my wife.
I think it controls the force field. You're free.
Free to do what?
Free to run wild through the woods like humans should.
Big deal.
I said you're free. Now get off your fat, lazy butts and start enjoying it.
Enjoy being hunted for the rest of our lives by that mustached old tentacle with a big net? If we ran off, he'd be right on our trail. If we stay here, we know we'll be warm and comfortable. Outside, we'd be eating bugs and moss.
You'll be eating my fist in a second.
The woods are filled with wild animals, lions, tigers, and skunks. Man, I hate skunks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Here's the tip that you get in order to do all of this. So, alright.
Hey, look, a skunk.
Come back here, you mangy humans! You can't do this! This is an escape-proof facility!
Who says you can't learn anything from cartoons, eh, kitty?
I don't think he's too grateful about any of this. You probably should just keep on with this.
Lieutenant, I want to ask you something. It may trouble you.
Ask away, sir. I can take it. I've got a strong stomach, nerves of steel, bowels of brass.
Can it, son? This is important. Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately?
Ooh, heck! You mean like non-squishy and non-slimy?
That's right. Come closer. I've recently become suspicious that humans might try to infiltrate us.
No!
Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise.
Okay, it's a good thing that we're pretty much wrapping up this entire place, because...
I wonder if that still leads down to Dr. Fred's old lab.
yeah, they might be on to us. Alright, concept art unlock! Alright, and we're finally done! Okay, or maybe not?
I'm sure he's in there. What I need now is a vacuum cleaner. Now, why isn't there a vacuum cleaner down here? Every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Yep, you're totally right about this.
George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
No, it's not possible to lose this game. There's no fail states or anything. It's all about reaching the end. Alright.
Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes. It's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good, and so shall it be law.
Yeah,
What's a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, too bad that it didn't end up being the Second Amendment, because that probably would have been a much healthier one to have. Alright. Oh, achievement unlocked! You suck! Thank you, American Constitution. So. You prevailed yet again.
There's a hamster in there, I think, or at least pieces of one.
Yeah, dusty, warm hamster. That's okay, he can still run.
Well? Look at that sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running.
Yeah, every American should have a nuclear device in their basement.
According to my instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch.
Great! Hoagie! I'm so happy to...
Hi!
Laverne! Wow! I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic.
Huh?
Say what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
Uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same store! Didn't you see the fly?
Well, that didn't work out well.
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life, listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute.
It's Perfect Tentacle!
It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green?
Perfect Tentacle behind you!
What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going to turn off the sludge-o-matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army, of course.
Oops.
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic.
TM.
No one is to touch the sludge-o-matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Us.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
What do we do now?
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha!
Run for it!
Damn. The battery must not have had time to recharge, but it will.
Honestly, it's kind of a crappy gun, especially for a future gun.
Shh! Maybe he won't find us.
Yoo-hoo! Where are you, human?
Sleek design, sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone. No time for that now.
That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat
Man,
diamond
this
with a
one
piddling sum of
ad is
$2
not gonna
million.
go away ever.
That number again.
It's been airing for 2 days straight.
Call now, tell him Yoda sent you.
Oh, okay.
How can it pop? Aha!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Take that. And this. Drat. How can it possibly continue to thwart me?
Yeah, that gun is kind of bad, honestly. Alright, no time. Yeah, these leftovers are still here.
Great speakers.
Alright, now that we're an abomination of unspeakable horrors, let's pick up that bowling ball. Yeah, such a triumphant fanfare.
Nah. No time for that now.
Ah.
Plenty of wattage in this stereo. I can't wait to try my 8-tracks in it. Wow, this is loud.
Alright, let's save the world in stereo. Okay, or maybe not.
Whew.
I don't think it's gonna make the tentacles flee after all.
Hey! Where'd he go?
Yeah, I wonder. But yeah, let's try to break up that thing. Oh, walk to dark passage. Oh. I wonder what we have to do here.
Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another. You humans are so small-minded. Ha 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 ha!
Eek!
Yep, it's not quite over yet. Now it's time for the final confrontation.
Run all you like, you insignificant insect. The human race is doomed.
Just what is it you have against humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
But humans also created the sludge-o-matic, which made you super intelligent.
Nonsense. I created that myself and sent it back through time. I knew Fred's mad scientist ego would make him use it. How's that for a paradox?
It makes my head hurt.
Right. Anyway, you can see why I detest humans.
Let's discuss your hatred of humans further.
What's to talk about? I detest the whole cackling, hand-wringing lot of you.
Sounds like you just hate Dr. Fred.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
You're pretty handy with that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
Why don't you zap Dr. Fred if you hate him so much?
Perhaps that would be entertaining. Oh, drat.
Center of the forehead every time.
Talk?
Surely.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine. All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia. Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
And leave Dr. Fred hung up the way he is.
Well, kiddies, it's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
Good point.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh, all right. Idiots! It seems you're not exactly the sideshow attraction you imagined. You're just three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
Or two of them.
Well, I'm glad that's taken care of. Looks like everything's back to normal.
And that's it for Day of the Tentacle. The day has been saved, but the tentacle will live on because, yeah, we definitely fucked up with history a whole lot in our progress and everything. So yeah, that's the game. So how did everybody enjoy it? I think the remake for the most part has been doing pretty well. There's obviously been a couple of leftovers of the bad subtitle timing and everything, and some cutscenes eventually glitch out and don't work out too well, but overall it's good to finally see Day of the Tentacle back into virtual stores and everything in order for people to finally play it again. So yeah, all in all, thank you Double Fine for taking the time to burping, crying and soiling. But yeah, thank you Double Fine for taking the time to put this game back on sale and giving it a nice little coat of paint in the process. And yes, to answer all of the questions that people have been answering, well, it still has the original Maniac Mansion in it. It's on the computer of Head Edison. And yeah, that's where you can play the game. It really hasn't been modified at all, so it's pretty much the same exact game. You can go play it the way that it was back in 1980 something, with the good old PC speaker sounds. And yeah, that's about it. Honestly, I'm not too sure what else I could say. I'm pretty sure that the credits have not really been modified. Oh, further thanks to Chuck Jones. Sam and Max appear courtesy. Oh. Alright, now it's time to plug stuff. Presented by LucasArts. Yep, it's time to take on the words. Yeah, also, Rurs, just as a spoiler, Fallout 2 is not gonna have any proper credits neither, because the people who did the mod that I'm using also saw it fit to also modify the entire credits in order to replace them with their names. So, yeah. So, that'll be a stream. That's it for Day of the Tentacles Day of the Tentacle Remastered Edition. That'll be it for me for tonight. And, well, also I'd like to thank in advance Iosa Securia for taking the time to gift Grim Fandango to me. It was really appreciated, and I can't wait until to finally go try it out. And thanks to everybody else who attended on tonight's stream. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure on what the schedule will be for next week, because I might be working on Monday night, so I'm probably not gonna be able to stream, so there's probably gonna be a stream on Tuesday evening, and that's gonna be AVGN Adventure 2. And Fallout 2 is gonna continue this Thursday, or yeah, it's going to be this Thursday because there's no other days that I can actually do the stream. And yeah, Afterbirth, I have to say, unfortunately, the game, not the game, but the LP is kinda cancelled. I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 final videos in order to give it proper closure, because, well, in the footage that I recorded, I did have a Mega Satan fight, so I kind of want to showcase that at least. So yeah, that'll be it for the time being for this game, and after that I'm probably gonna start my Lemmings playthrough or something. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night.